Do subscribe our Technoguru class channel and please don't forget to press that bell icon to receive further updates.
Hey, hello friends, this is Hitesh here. Welcome to our Technoguru class and to the Python for Beginners series. Here in this tutorial, I'll tell you about a set object. My previous tutorial, I told you about dictionaries and tuples. These all things are something which helps me to store the collection of elements, right? So that way a set is also one object which helps me to store some unordered data. And one advantage we get in set is that all the duplicates values are avoided over here. We don't consider duplicates values. Suppose if your list is having some set of values and some values are occurring more than one time, so that value will be taken only once. Okay, so I'll just show you some example over here. Let's say I'll create a list over here for your reference. Let's say I have values like 1 2 3 2 1 4 5. Let's say again I'll take 2. These are the list of values. Sorry, my mistake. If I try to display this list, you can see these all are the values which are repeatedly you can see, right? So now what I'll try to do is I'll just try to store this list with the help of set in another variable, you can see. Okay, so now if I press enter and when you display a, here you can see those all values which were repeating, that those values got avoided over here. Now you can just see 1 2 3 and then after 2 and 1 is avoided. Why? Because it is already there. Then 4 and 5, that way. This can be done with the string as well, or you can say with characters as well. So you can try that. That will also work. Let's say I'll show you something with regards to uh, characters. Okay, let's say I'll take B as a thing set, and here what I'll do, I'll create a list in different pattern. I'll show you something advanced kind of thing over here. What we can do is, now let's say I want to store x in this. Okay, now this x, I don't want a single value, I want some multiple values. This is because this is list, right? So I will create an iteration inside this. Okay, x, now what will be x? I'll just define beside this for x in, you know what I'm trying to do is, this is my loop, guys. Okay, so what is x? So I'm just defining, I just wrote a variable x which is inside a list, right? And just beside that x you have to mention what will be the x. So I'm writing for x in, now let's say I'll write over here techno guru class. Okay, now this is kind of thing that you can do. Now if I just press enter and if you try to display B, you can see that this techno guru class uh, got stored, I mean it got separated by character to character. Okay, but this I can show you in single list also. Let's say list1 equal to, I'm trying to create a list with x, for x in, I'll write techno guru class. If I press enter and if I try to display, you can see these all things are displayed in each and every character. And here only, I mean here in the set part, the duplicate characters got avoided. That way the concept is. Okay, I hope this is clear for you guys. Okay, I created one set called A. One more set I'll create, let's say B, and I'll just store some set over here. Now what set I should write? I'll just write 1 4 6 2 8 9 10. So these all are my lists. Okay, uh, fine. If I try to display this B, you can see all duplicates values got avoided over here. Okay, now the set are used in various ways. Okay, you can do difference of two sets. You can do AND operation with that set. You can do union, you can do OR. So these all are operation that you can perform over here. So let's say I'll just perform one operation. Let's say A minus B. Okay, so A is one set that you saw over here, which is having 1 2 3 4 5, and B is one set which is having 1 2 4 6 8 9 10. If I just press enter, you can see A minus B. What output you can see over here is whatever you have in B that got eliminated from A and rest values are displayed. So like 1, 2 was there in B, so that's why it is not displayed. 3 is in A but it's not in B, so it's displayed. 4 it's there in B, so it got subtracted. 5 it's there in A as but it's not there in B, so that's why it's not got subtracted. We are going getting that 3 and 5, right? So we can do AND operation as well. Let's say yeah, A and B. Okay, if you press enter, you can see here you will get all the common values which are in both, that is A and B, right? Guys, what I'll do is I'll just display A and B for your preference because it's getting hard to see that upside. So I just displayed for you over here. So we saw subtract difference, we saw AND operation between this. Now I'll show you OR operation. You can do OR operation. A B. Oh, my mistake. A B. I just entered exclamatory, which is wrong. If I press enter, you can see what happened over here. The things which are common among this that displayed only once, right? So 1 2 3 are common. Oh sorry, 1 2 was common, displayed once. 3 was once in A, so it's quite easy. You guys understood, I feel. Okay, next is this. I'll just show you. Yeah, if I press enter, so you can see intersect. This is something which are not I mean, which are you can say a single time present in each. Let's say 3. 3 is once in A. I mean, the things which are not repeated, only those things are displayed. Which are not repeated in A and B, those things are only displayed. You can see one is in both, 2 is in both, 3 is common in one, so that's why 3, 5 is single in one. Um, 4 is common, that's why not taken. 6 is in B. Rest 8, 9, 10 are also single. So that's the reason. So this way the set function are used, guys. So inside this much only. Do watch my further videos, there you'll get a further chapter of Python. Thank you for watching this.